Well, there's this perception out there that if you are a female, before you can go to the top, I mean, you need to exchange your body for the fame that you are so desire for. I mean, in your journey as a sports journalist, have you ever faced, I mean, some of these problems before?
That's where I would say that for me, I've been fortunate. I've not been, you know, I've not had such awful experience before. And I think it's because I know my worth.
Okay.
I know what I bring to the table. I'll be able to do something better than a male. I know what's my competence. You give me a show, I deliver. I just don't deliver. I deliver efficiently. You hand me a role, and I do it. So why would you want to harass me that if you don't do this, you wouldn't get the opportunity to do this? If you give me the opportunity, I know my worth. I'll get better ones than the one that you gave me.
So you actually, I mean, would rather choose to live in such situation than to accept that offer that maybe, oh, let me have my way with you, I'll give you this. I mean, we are the bosses, I'll give you this program. I mean, it will shoot you to the limelight. You rather choose I would rather prefer to walk away. And that's what I'm saying, that I know my competence. It's when you don't know your worth, when you feel that oh, the Takashibi never also okay, or mommy favor,
or mommy or me favor, and to the exam and Dakra and Sabu, if I don't even know how to do the job and I go and sit on air and I just present anyhow haphazardly, so absurdly, in the long run, he can't do anything to me because what me the mommy. You know, I exchanged something in return for that favor. No, it hasn't happened to me. That's why I'm saying that I know my worth. So once I know that I can do this, you are bringing me on board because you've seen that wealth that comes along with my brand. You are giving me this opportunity because you see me as the ideal candidate to do it. Then once I'm on board, let me do it. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. Once I'm on board, but if you think that unless I, you know, give something out before this is given to me, I'm sorry, you would have to take your job back. Wow.
Are you a Nigerian?
What's the question? I'm not a Nigerian.
But you look like one.
I look like one. Like, well, let's say I grew up there partially.
Nigeria?
Yeah, in Nigeria.
Which part of Nigeria? Which state?
In the northern part, Sokoto State.
Wow.
I grew up in typical northern part of Nigeria, Sokoto State.
For I mean, how many years?
I left there, let's say, at the age of, let's say around 13, 14. Oh. That was when I left there. So I have stayed in Nigeria before for less like a decade.
You speak their language?
Yeah, I speak some of their languages. Yeah, it's. I speak some of their languages.
What's the, I mean, the climate change, the difference between Nigeria and Ghana?
Well, like I indicated earlier, I stayed in the northern part. So you should expect to have that typical normal weather that comes along in the northern part of most countries. You know, it's usually sunny over there, and then when it's rainy time or rainy season, you would see that. So the weather, to me, I would say it's temperate because the more you stay there, the more you begin to acclimatize yourself with the weather over there. So for me, I see it to be quite okay.
Esther, does it pay to be a sports journalist?
Well, this is relative. This is relative. You know, my godfather in the media industry, Mr. Michael Osobimpe, told me that journalism is about what you have in your mind. What you have in your mind. Okay. How knowledgeable you are. Trust me, if you are knowledgeable, you would be able to do a lot for yourself. Not solely, you know, you relying on what you are being paid in your monthly remunerations, you know. Okay. So I wouldn't, that's what I'm saying, it's relative. Because maybe I might be earning a lot, or maybe I might not be earning a lot. So assuming I'm earning a lot and I say that it really pays to be a sports journalist. Meanwhile, somebody is doing the same profession, is that person is earning less. So that person would tell you that
it doesn't pay.
It doesn't pay. So that one, it's very subjective. And I believe that once you have the passion in the inky industry, that is with what we are doing, once you have the passion and you are always a step ahead, thinking ahead, looking for those loopholes to maximize on, looking for those errors, those opportunities that people have not even tapped into it, you are going to earn a lot, even if you are into sports journalism or whatever. What happens is that a journalist is a journalist. It cuts across, you know. So I would say that that one is subjective. I might say that, of course, it pays, but another person that you would have an interview with would say it doesn't.
Somebody is watching, a mother, a young girl who is inspired by your story and want to follow your footsteps. What would be your advice for such? Well,
my advice to anyone aspiring to, you know, venture into journalism, or maybe with specifics into sports journalism, I would say that go after your passion. Don't go for it because you feel that you've seen others doing it. Don't go into it.
So no, why
and you know, don't go there because of that. Go there because that is where your passion is driven towards. Because with what we are doing, if you don't have the passion, trust me, you are going to stop along the line. You like, especially it being sports journalism as a female coming in, the kind of discriminative comments that you would hear, very, very discouraging. So if you are not passion driven and you enter so I wanted to know, go into it because you have the passion, and once you have the passion with consistent hard work. I didn't just come to arrive at this stage, of which I'm still aspiring to even do more for myself. I started from somewhere. I went through the process, and that is why I would say that I'm happy with where I have gotten to for now, but I'm really pushing to go further. So you need to have the patience as well in this journey. Your opportunity would come.
Okay.
It doesn't just, it's not rosy. Whoever tells you that Emre, Oboa, it's not rosy.
Hey, yes, I know at this point in time you wanted to watch the full video or the full interview, but see, you have two options now. Just go and subscribe to Saddick Adam's YouTube channel. You have some of the excerpts from this interview, or just go to Sports Obama YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel and watch the full interview of this particular video, or you wait for us to give you some of the excerpts here for you to watch. So just kindly go and subscribe to Sports Obama YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching.